We want to welcome you to this important very press conference that has been called by the dismissed employee of the MCC. And then they are here with their family members. They will be giving a public reaction regarding the situation at the MCC. So at this time, I will turn over this microphone to Mr. Kode Masekwe, who will introduce this story.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. So let me say greetings to everyone. My name is Kode Masekwe. And we are here today to officially give our story as it relates to the unlawful dismissal by the Whitehouse own administration. So the entire team they are here is headed by Richie Assembly, who is the leader of this team, followed by the coach here, Brother Kendrick Hedina, and Brother Alpha Gray is the Secretary General. I'm the Deputy Secretary General, followed by Cindy Tofa, who is the spokesperson, and all other members of the team. So this is a very important issue. It's a matter of life and death. So forgive us if we disappoint you to this night in politics. When people's lives have been threatened, when the executive has declared you as a dangerous and wanted person, it is a matter of national emergency. So we will officially go to the official statement that will be read, and then you will listen to the voices of the people that have been victims. That you can see our family members, our friends, and our guardians are here. So allow me to reduce my heart as I stand up.
Well, thank you ever so much.
Just to give me a share.
Who's of us, please?
Help me. Okay.
Well, thank you ever so much, and let me say good afternoon to everyone. My name is Alpha G. Gray, one of the illegally dismissed employees of the Monrovia City Corporation. The statement reads, Special Statement on the unlawful dismissal of employees of the Monrovia City Corporation by the Wakakun administration. Fellow Liberians, members of the international community and embassies accredited to Liberia, members of the press, we have come to bemoan the pace at which His Excellency Joseph Human Boakai is derailing the peace and sowing discord among Liberians at the period of 21 years of uninterrupted peace. We were dismissed by the Monrovia City Corporation on the instruction of His Excellency Joseph Human Boakai under the guise of insulting. We are not surprised that the heart of the Unity Party's regime intolerance is breaking a new record in the history of Liberia's body politic. It was foretold that this day of brazen violation of the rights of Liberians will come, although not as early as under 1 year. When we told the Liberian people that the election of His Excellency Joseph Human Boakai was a danger waiting to happen, this is exactly what we meant. The evidence of our message during the election is showing up at the pace of lightning, unfortunately with death threats from stooges of the regime who are allergic to dissenting opinions. While we are out of jobs and our families will be without sources of livelihood, we are forced to sleep in strange locations away from our homes due to fear for our lives at the behest of His Excellency Joseph Boakai. The lives of our families are in danger with no recourse for protection because these death threats are sanctioned by the highest office of the land who has all the security resources at his disposal. We are in dire need of assistance from the international community, our only hope of remaining alive. Our lives and security are in grave danger after being unlawfully dismissed by the president. We are living in constant fear for our safety and well-being, unable to guarantee our security in Liberia. When our fellow citizens are after our lives, it is wise to seek help from the government and its operatives. In our case, the government is after our lives. We have no option for safety. Members of the press, our fundamental human rights, freedom of speech, and equal opportunity guaranteed under Article 15 and Article 18 of our organic law, the 1986 Constitution of Liberia, and the Camara Act enacted into law in 2019, repealing sections 11.11, 11.12, and 11.14 of the 1978 Penal Law of the Republic of Liberia have been mercilessly violated by the regime. We have been targeted, silenced, and oppressed for daring to speak out against the injustices we have suffered under the Bwakakun regime. This attack on the judicial branch of government has placed our democracy on the verge of political demise, and this leaves us in a state of helplessness and vulnerability. Members of the press, we bring to your attention the pervasive fear of reprisals and violence sanctioned by the Bwakat regime, which has rendered us to live under the state of extreme fear. The threat of potential harm or even death looms large, forcing us to live in a state of constant pandemonium. We are reminded of the very grave history of the executive branch of government for Muslim radical critics in Liberia. Just to name a few. 1. Samuel Doki, a well-known opposition political figure, was detained, tortured, and murdered by regime operatives who purported to be members of the security forces. His remains, along with those of his wife and sister-in-law, were found on December 3 in Bon County. His death was condemned by the United States government in a statement issued by the U.S. Department of State Deputy Spokesman James B. Foley on December 5, 1997. 2. Harry Greaves, former managing director of LPRC, whose lifeless body was discovered completely naked on the beach behind the fence of the executive mansion grounds on January 31, 2016, barely 3 days after he went missing from the RLJ Kennedy Hotel along the Robert C. Highway. 3. Councillor Michael Allison, a controversial lawyer who was also discovered dead on the beach at the same location Mr. Greaves' remains were found in February 2015. He was a key witness in an oil consultation scandal involving high-profile government officials from the legislative branch of government. 4. Mr. Don Oregon, former managing director of the Guaranteed Trust Bank, was also found dead on the beach, and the government alleged that he fell off a boat he had been riding on with businessman George Kalando and drowned. To our international partners and members of the diplomatic corps in Liberia, we want to inform you of the regime's move to tempt us as dangerous and a threat to the Liberian presidency, which has caused serious mental and psychological problems for us and our well-being. Our hope rests on your commitment to upholding the principles of justice, human rights, and democracy in Liberia. Your immediate attention to our plight is consequential, and we are pleading with you to take action to safeguard our lives and provide us with the protection and justice we need in this critical moment of our lives. We have been persecuted without a charge. Our families are victims of this misfortune. Please intervene and help save lives. Done and issued on this 21st day of August AD 2024. Signed, Alpha G. Gray. Signed, Richard Gabriel Singwe. Signed, Foley B. Masakwe. Signed, Ben B. Tokba. Signed, Bod Okwe. Signed, Kendrick Pelena. Signed, Yaya V. Sise. Signed, Henry Y. Sally. Thank you ever so much, members of the press. This is how we have come to the end of the special statement, and I now have the privilege to turn the microphone over to
What a special statement read by
So
Alpha
thank you very
Gray
much.
right here.
As you
So very
listen
shortly,
to the statement,
I got to go.
we now move to, because it's often said that in Isa, you know, people who are wearing the crosses are the ones who feel the real punches. the pains and the agonies of the reality we are confronted with. So we'd like to turn over to Chairman Richard.
Okay, so Richard is one of those who were dismayed.
Yeah, thank you all very much. Yes, Richard Davis Jr., the chairperson of the 9 wrongfully dismissed staff of the Monrovia City Corporation. We want to say to members of the press, sympathizers, those of you who on day one of this incident of our illegal dismissal for flagging our issues. We want to appreciate you all. I'm Richard Gilbert, as I said. My father here from Papua, mother from Penkipman. I'm a legal married man, married to Mr. Sharon Scotland Singer, a family of 7, some of whom are mine, biological, and some are relative children. And trust me, all of these people here you see here today, and they are eating from the struggle or whatsoever we intend to get on a daily basis as we work. My dismissal at the Monrovia City Corporation, I want to say to the Liberian people, never directly came from the Monrovia City because it was being instrumented by the Mr. President that we should be dismissed. Now of us, we heard from the critics of government that now of us were being told to leave by instruction of the president. For us, we want to say to the Liberian people, we are at the lower end when it comes to security in this country. Some of us, many of us here, we are not at the higher ranking at the University Corporation, for which we are working for more money. And we try to know that many of us here at the University Corporation are working for $200. I want to appreciate little $200 that we were making over the period of time. Money we're making, we're able to put bread on the table of our family. School is about to open, and we are being labeled as people who insult this president. Trust me, if our dismissal were going to come from the other administrative actions or due to corruption, we could face in the court. But for us to be denigrated, for us to be labeled, for us to be accused by the president, where do we go? I want to say to the Liberian people, though we trust the court, but series of happenings at the level of the court has put our left in danger. When you read clearly our dismissal letter, it will be stated that we sought the president and other government officials. And these are people that have resources and security to their disposal. For us, we don't have. So I want to say to members of the press, we kindly ask you, other civil society groupings, to continue what you are doing on our behalf. I want to say that we as a country, everyone with us, that our speeches or our disagreement should not be labeled as being against government. We are not against government. We are against the bad happiness of government. What is it, Mr. President, for whatever thing that we have said, we in our own mind, we have never insulted you. We can never insult you. What is it, Mr. President? We are people of good moral characters. There are people in this country that can vouch for us. We are Christians. We got families. You know what I mean today to bring our families on television? It's a threat to even bring our families on television. My little son here today is on camera. My wife is here on camera. My children are here on camera. Yeah, our lives are being threatened. we cannot sleep. We are at places that we need not to be because the president has said we are insulted. So on this note, I want to say to each and every one of you, we are grateful and happy, grateful and sad to be here. Thank you for listening to us.
Good afternoon. I'm Mrs. Sharon Scotland, senior wife of former employee Mr. Richard, Progressive Virginia. I'm not a regular politician. This is dismissal against my husband by enforcement. I think the backlash from the character and our family. This dismissal is also a threat to our survival. I'm asking you, Mr. President, to please tell your supporters to stop the bullying of our children in our community and church on our land. I'm asking the Council of Churches to please join us and other well-meaning society groupings to please join and appeal to this president. To see my husband's name on Facebook and all on the news saying that he insulted you, Mr. President, and broken. Thank you all for coming.
That was from the horse's mouth themselves. We quickly turn over to Brother Kendrick Pedina and family.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. My name is Kendrick Pedina. I hail from Grand Creek County. I'm one of those that have been wrongfully dismissed and accused of insulting the president and being a threat to the office of the presidency. I used to serve as an inspector of the advertisement unit at MCC. I'm married to Mrs. Faith Jackson. We have been married for 5 years, and we have children. The host of all our relatives who stay with us. The letter we received was more than a death, because there's nothing that's most dangerous than being alive to see your wife, your children die of hunger and stigmatization. We have been stigmatized by this president due to what was labeled in our letter as being insulting and threat to the office of the president. Families and friends have distanced themselves from us since we received this letter and the publication on Facebook that we are threat to the office of the president. We have been treated like victims of Ebola, that people in the community don't want to see us because we have been considered a threat. We are afraid of our lives, the life of my family, and I risk my children, everybody associated with me, and I risk because the president has labeled us as threat to his office to the mayor of the Monrovia Corporation, and that will see as a boss. Quite recently, our friends in the media, you can recall, and the 16th minister, Mike Jabate, informed and threatened a certain lawmaker that this government have connection with Russian trained people who are out there to kill those who have insulted the president and have been labeled as threat to the office of the presidency. My family is at risk. I don't know what will happen to me and my family right after this press statement. We are sleeping at different locality because we are afraid of being dead. People who kill civilians and those labeled as supporters of the former president are today rewarded with lucrative jobs. And we live in a community that those that voted for this president are more than we that voted for the former president. I don't want my life and the life of my family to be used by supporters of this president as a CV for government job. I repeat, I don't want the life and the lives of my family to be used by this president supporters as CV to get a government job. Because those who kill people supported the former president are today rewarded with great job. So I'm calling on international partners. I'm calling on civil society. I'm calling on the fourth estate. I'm calling on the church. I'm calling on the Muslim community to all intervene on our behalf. We are at a zero rate. The threat we receive on Facebook, the threat we receive on video calls, we cannot stand. We are not guaranteed of what will happen to us tomorrow. So therefore, we have to appeal to the conscience of many Liberians to please stand with us in this fight because we are not promised tomorrow. The president has issued a threat to this letter. We are not sure how it happened to us. Thank you.
Well, his country president will talk to his wife.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
My name is Faith Jackson Pelina, wife of Kindred Pelina. We have been married since 5 years now, and we have 2 kids. We have other relative children living with us. Since the dismissal of my husband, things have been bad with us. People in the community mocking at us. People in the community threatening my children, threatening our life. At midnight, I hardly sleep. I wake up. Since the dismissal letter came, my husband has not been home. I've been alone with my children. I don't know what happened to my father, what happened to my kids, because my father died when I was small. And now I'm calling on the Christian community. I'm calling on you guys to come to our illness. Come and rescue us. We are in danger. Come right now. I'm calling on everyone right now. My children are, school is about to open, no school fees. I don't know. I don't really know. I've sat for an entrance, but now things go by with us. I don't know, people on Facebook, social media saying my husband threatening the president. And today, my life has been.
Well, she's the wife of Kendra right here, and we are still here. So
Today, my life has been threatened by others. United Party in my community and even on social media. I'm calling on you, Mr. President. I'm calling on you. Come to our illness. Come. I'm calling on you because my family and I, we are in danger. Thank you.
And you can see from the various placards and the various pictorials here, these are people that have been victims of human rights violations. Some of them have been gunned down by state police officers. You can name them for as long as possible. So like we said earlier, it is a matter of life and death. We'd like to turn over to Brother Paul Kokwe for his.
Member of the media. My name is Paul Kukwe, one of the illegally dismissed employees of the Monrovia City Corporation. My dismissal at the Monrovia City Corporation is illegal and unjustifiable. Nowhere There is no record or evidence anywhere linking me to insult against the presidency nor his official. Fellow Liberians, imagine a seated president using his lieutenants, Mr. Josiah Joker, and the mayor of Monrovia, John Siafa, to declare us dangerous and destructive to the state. What more can we do or say when the most high office in our country is cracking down on us? I want to say to the public, I've informed my 7-year-old son, who was promoted to grade 4, that he could be a fatherless child. As a result, member of the media, I have informed my 7-year-old son that he could be a fatherless child as a result of Mr. President's unlawful order being executed by Josiah Joker and the mayor of Monrovia, John Siafa. Let me say to the public, the nomenclature out there being spread by Josiah Joker and the mayor of Monrovia that we are abusive to the president is false, is misleading. Before and after the 2023 election, I have never engaged into toxic politics. I have never abused the presidency nor his official. No. This is not my politics. Yes, we can disagree. We disagree with this regime. No, but we cannot insult. Our background does not allow us to insult. I come from a very strong Christian background. I attend a Lutheran church. Of course, I'm a baptized and confirmed member of the Lutheran church. No. That denomination does not allow us to insult. So I have not insulted the president. I have never insulted any government official. In this public manner, let me challenge the mayor. I'm also challenging Mr. Josiah Joker to provide a single evidence, whether it is Facebook or the media, print or electronic, that have ever insulted the president. I'm challenging them to provide this evidence. I have been the target long before today. I have been the target. Since March, we've heard about a list at the Monrovia City Corporation that people believe to be sedition, who was employed by the former mayor Jefferson Cody, would have been dismissed. The time of dismissal was not known. So for me today, I'm not surprised that the government took decision to dismiss us. What is more astonishing is the decision to label us as dangerous and destructive to the state is my key concern. No, there are loyalists out there. There are party zealots who have taken these stories and misleading information to their chest, to their skin. Check Facebook. There are dozens of screenshots in my phone where people have threatened my life. You will die free. People have threatened me. This CDC business you take upon your head, we will kill you free and your body will go to church free and will pray on it. No. Let me inform the media that Josiah Joker today, who is parading with this information from the office of the president, that we've been insultive to him. Josiah Joker knows me personally. In fact, he knows my parents. We are from the same church. Joker contested in 2017 legislative election in District Number 3, Monrovia County. Josiah Joker asked me and many young comrades in the district to support him. At which time we've already made a commitment to support another candidate. Joker took offense from that and drew a malice that today he has followed me in my professional life to the extent of going to the public. Why would I have taken Josiah Joker, the mayor of Monrovia, to have issued a single communication from my dismissal instead of going to the public if he didn't have any motive to destroy me and destroy my family? If he didn't want to threaten my life, do you know what it takes to go to the media and say these people are against the president? They've insulted the president. They are insulting officials of government. We know the history of this country, man. We should not play blind eyes here. When the president of Liberia then charged it up, disagree with the late John Yami and Azeve. You and myself in the media here know the story. These people were destroyed. Their lifeless body was displayed before their families. Let me say to the world and the viewers, I do not want to be a victim of the same circumstances. My 7 years old son need me more than Josiah Duga have cost me. I am not concerned about the job he has taken from me. In fact, I wasn't well paid at the Monrovia City Corporation. I was never well paid. Bad labor practice is an understatement for Mayor John Siapa. I earned $350 US. This banking and slashed my salary the last 6 months to 7 months at the Monrovia City Corporation. I've been working for $150 US. Is this the $150 US you're running after my life? No. No. I'm concerned about my life. I'm concerned about my life. Why didn't you take your job and spare my life? Why didn't you take your job and spare my life? It's sad for my country. I struggle. I went to school. My parents spent a lot of resources to educate me. The only thing I have to offer them today is to issue a letter of dismissal because I'm insulting the president on Facebook. Why did he do this to me? Why did he do this to my character? Why did he destroy me this way? I do not want to be a victim. I continue to say. They've broken laws in this country simply because they want to destroy young people believe or perceive to be sedition. Even at our workplace, we've never practiced politics. Why are you coming after us? Yes, I'm a sedition. Yes, I voted for WIA 2023. Yes, I campaigned for WIA. If this is my only crime because I supported President WIA, if this is the only crime you're dismissing me, take your job, spare my life. But trust me on this. I will remain a sedition till I can get to my grave. Josiah Duga have succeeded in destroying me. President Joseph Boakai have succeeded in using his lieutenants to get at me. Yes, we all hail from Lofa. I respect tradition. No, we don't insult elders. I will never insult elders. Display a single post to convince the world that yes, I've been insulting the presidency. Why you endanger my life? Why?
Or his poor cookway.
One of the illegal dismissal of the Monrovia Corporation MCC. I serve as social worker, community services department. I got employed on the 5th of October 2020. I go to work regularly. I perform my duty. I go to work regularly. I perform my duty on a daily basis. Before Sepa could take over, Sepa could take over City Hall, my record in City Hall has been very excellent. I can provide you information. I can give you the HR number here, and you call me on clarity. I signed on Center Street. Before my assignment, Major Sepa took over City Hall. He dismissed all of the casual laborers. He could not pay them until almost 6 to 7 months. After paying them, he dismissed all of them. As I speak to you right now in City Hall, there is no casual laborer there. So he subjected us to go on the street and sweep. One of these assignments at our home, Center Street, on that day, I was sweeping when I received call from the HR office. When I landed there, I received a letter. When I went through it, I was there that the letter said to me that you are dismissed immediately. They showed me. The daughter is standing in the water and insulted the president and government officials. I will not matter to insult president, to insult older people. I hear from Lofa County. Where the president come from? We have the tradition in our country. The president is a kissy man. And the kissy gave breath to every other tribe in Lofa County. The first Loma man ever to give breath in Lofa got married to a kissy woman called Kumba Musu. So in our background, they put our uncle. No matter the person's age, when you or she speak, nobody like you. So I am carrying 2 burden right now. I cannot go Lofa right now. Because my appearance in Lofa, they will not judge me. The traditional council, the Arab council in Lofa, the chief zoo will come after me. They will not be asking me what he did. The president, there will be no argument there for me. I'm going here. So I feel from my mother in Lofa right now, she in Lofa. I'm here alone. My father, my late son, and other family member. I cannot go home. I have one pressure on my head right now. If you look in the letter, you will see danger and threat to the presidency. And that was instrumental to the president office, implemented by CFA and CSC director. When the president speaks, implement a policy, it will be implemented. So I beg you, media, do not see yourself. I'm just put yourself in our case right now and see the burden we're carrying. You will feed for us. I hardly sleep home. I hardly move around the streets freely like before. Everywhere we go around, it's just starting with us. They will kill you free. Everywhere we go around, you ask dishes. We're coming for you one by one. I hardly sleep home. Now the day said, from there, I can't endure these days. I'm not sleeping with the president. Just give my way through her. I had to go home to my house. My lesson have not even seen me. Do you even think that my parents tell us this I was dismissed for insulting the president? I could allegedly. I've been embarrassed. So I'm calling on stakeholder, the imam, the pastors, the United Nations to come to our aid. We are carrying a burden that we cannot afford to carry. Our life is at risk. Do not see it as we are seeing it just as it is. Just put yourself in our shoe. You will feel the way we are in right now. The high office in the office, in the president in the country, they clear you threat. That's not just a simple and a single easy crime against you. So you can see it from that perspective. Our life at risk. We have died slowly. How we be killed? If we follow the election result, that's 20,000 different. So the population is divided more 50-50. Anybody can come in the street and hit me because of the statement. When you saw my president, anybody can hit me anywhere. And of course, the district competition of 5 is being won by the United Partisan candidate. And there I live. I play major when I play. So if you move around right now, and I go to my community, I gotta escape the community right now. Even though yesterday, do you appear when they call me? I was afraid. I was afraid. I told you right now after the media, after the press briefing, I'm worried how I'll get home. I'll get in the street to be different yet. Because we have protection, gotta pray for us.